All right, welcome back to another awesome episode of Life on the Ave. This is episode 133. I'm here with DJ Andrew Hugh. Welcome.
Hello there.
I want to call you DJ Hugh because that's what we call you.
That's what I go by.
I know, but when you came in and said Andrew, I'm like, oh, right, he has a real name.
That's how I introduced myself,
Right.
but I'm like, hey, I'm Andrew, DJ Hugh.
DJ Hugh.
So,
DJ Hugh.
yeah,
All right,
cool.
so if I refer to you as DJ Hugh this whole time, I'm sorry, but his name's Andrew, so sorry about that.
I mean, I can tell you where the Hugh comes from.
All right, we'll get into that.
All right, cool.
All right, we'll get into that. So today's guest has been perfecting his craft behind the turntables for 20 years. As an open format DJ, he has gained extraordinary professional experience to be considered one of the top entertainers in the area. His familiarity with nightlife, corporate, and wedding events set him above the average DJ. As the 15-year resident DJ at Dewey Beach with Highway 1, he has shown what it takes to keep a dance floor packed with high energy. His work is in an arena with 76ers and University of Delaware Athletics over the years has taught him how to be musically savvy when dealing with diverse crowds in a fast-paced environment. These qualities, among many others, have contributed to his ability to set the perfect atmosphere and bridge the generational gap when entertaining any type of crowd for any environment. Please welcome the multi-talented DJ Andrew Hugh. So where'd the name come from? We'll start with that.
All right. Hugh is my middle name.
Okay.
So, and I just use that as my DJ name, DJ Andrew Hugh. That started out in high school at St. Mark's. Mm-hmm. I wasn't a DJ yet, but I was a big music head and I loved to dance. I was a break dancer.
Break dancer?
I taught myself how to break dance. And I went by B-Boy Andrew Hugh. So
B-Boy Andrew Hugh.
Yeah, so eventually when...
Is this the 90s? I'm trying to do the math.
I graduated 01, so
Okay.
yeah, 99, 2000,
Yeah.
Y2K.
The golden years.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That turned into becoming a DJ. I just kept that. And then now it was just always DJ Andrew Hugh, and now it's just DJ Hugh or just Hugh or Huey Dewey.
I feel like I hear them all. We call you DJ Hugh around here.
Cool.
So love that. Love the name. So break dancer. So from your perspective, how did you get here? Sorry to cut you off. How did we get here?
Well, it's a long journey because I grew up in a big family, 5 siblings.
Wow. What order are you?
I'm the number one.
You're the oldest?
No, firstborn son.
Firstborn son. Okay.
So I always joke with my sisters.
Right.
Like, I'm the most favorite. Important. But I'm, 4th out of 6. So I'm one of 6. And as a little kid in the 90s, growing up, just having a lot of siblings, musical taste was formed by my older sisters and my parents and stuff. So my one older sister, she was a big fan of The Cure, Katie. Mm-hmm. So I got a little bit into that, but my other older sister, Maureen, she was always into rap music, and she always had the latest tapes and would take me out on car rides when we listened to Wu-Tang, whatever else. Yeah. So as a young boy in the burbs, I would just listen to the radio. I remember my little clock radio I got, I think when I was 8 years old, recording songs off the radio. Right. So I feel like that was like my first real taste of kind of being a DJ. Mm-hmm. Like I would play these songs for other people and stuff. Right. So growing up later in the 90s, always a big fan of rap music. I love hip hop. Nice. And I love DJs. I love everything about it. Break dancing and all that. And I was saying this earlier. When I was in high school, I used to love going to the dances. I was a very shy kid. So dancing is what kind of got me out of my shell. Yeah. We would roll up to a St. Mark's dance and just start breakdancing and stuff.
I would kill to see that.
And the way I learned was I purchased VHS tapes. Yep. And me and my buddy, we would leave school, perhaps go for a valley ride. Yep. You know what that is? Yep. Stop at Arby's and then go to his house, pop in these tapes. I had a slab of cardboard, and we learned how to do all these dance moves and then break them out at the school dances.
Oh my gosh.
That was part of my musical journey there. Right, so I always knew that like DJing could be a thing that I wanted to get into, but it was expensive. Yeah. You had to collect records and all that kind of stuff. It's not as technically like easy as it is now. Yeah. So once I had the opportunity to get some DJ gear, I'll scale back here. I was a freshman at University of Delaware. Okay, so we tried college. I tried college. That's a key word right there. I went for economics. Fun. I failed right out.
Yeah. I was going to say, I took one econ class. It was one of my hardest classes that you did.
So one
Hard.
word of advice I would give to youngins is go for something you really like.
Yeah.
If you can. Don't think about, the pressure of making money and all that. I should have went for arts.
Right. Right. Or skipped it.
Yeah. Or so I remember I was saying in Penn-Cater dorms, and I never went to class.
Yeah.
I was very ashamed of this back in the day, but this is part of my journey.
Yep.
I never went to class, and this was 2001. Fast internet was a cool thing to have, and we had that in the dorm rooms. So I would sit in the dorm rooms and download music all day long.
Wow.
And skip class.
I love it.
And I failed out. But after that rough first semester, my dad sat me down. He's like, "What do you want to do with your life, Andy?" I was like, "Dad, I want to be a DJ. I think I can do this." And I love my dad. My dad's name is Hugh, so that's where I get the middle name Hugh from. And he helped me buy some gear.
So he believed in you.
He believed in me.
Wow.
And I sat in my room, taught myself how to mix records and CDs. Back then, there was no laptops involved. So I literally would go on the internet and read how to mix.
Right.
There were no YouTube.
Is this like LimeWire days?
Yeah, LimeWire,
Yeah.
Zao, all that.
Yeah.
So I would just learn how to mix records by reading how to do it. There were no
Right.
YouTube tutorials.
Right,
so I was kind of on my own with that. And I just started out in that college scene doing frat parties.
Heck yeah.
A lot of basement parties.
Would you get paid for that?
It started out getting a couple dollars here and there.
Right.
And then I think my first real bar gig was at Klondike Kate's.
Heck yes.
So shout out to Kate's.
Speaking my language, I used to work at Kate's.
Yeah, did you really?
Yep. I was a waitress at Klondike Kate's. It's like the heart of Main Street. It's the best place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I worked there for many years.
Yeah. Kate's
And
rocks.
that was
I love
kind of
it there.
like my first real professional money I made
Right.
as a DJ.
Upstairs, downstairs, where we at?
Upstairs, yeah.
Nice.
So this was I was 21 in 04, so 04
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun. And just learning how to rock a crowd and all that kind of stuff. Met some other DJs along the way who taught me. Shout out to DJ Biz.
DJ Biz.
DJ Biz passed away about a year ago.
Aw.
That was my guy, but
Aw.
he taught me a lot. And then moving on from there, just a lot of other things. I don't know if you want to get into that.
No, I love
right
it.
here. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. You
Okay.
can tell
Well,
me
I'll just
whatever. I'll keep going. Keep going.
Telling you the
Yeah, so when
groundwork
do you
there.
take it to okay, next level? We're just doing this, Klondike Kate's here and there. When are we taking it? You're at a different level now, right? You're doing nightlife, you're doing weddings, you're doing sports arenas. When would you say you really took it to the next level?
I would say, let's see, 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
I was given an opportunity to work in Dewey Beach. I don't know if you remember Ivy, the little night spot next
heard of it.
next to North Beach.
Yep.
They were looking for a resident DJ, and DJ Biz had recommended me.
Nice.
And they put me in as a resident DJ there. And that was big because that was my first time really rocking in a DJ booth, being a resident DJ,
Right.
opening for a lot of guys on
Having regulars.
the circuit. Yeah, I opened up for Jazzy Jeff my first night there.
Wow.
Jazzy Jeff is my hero.
Wow.
So I'm getting
Pinch
goosebumps
me
thinking about
moment.
it.
Yeah.
So just moving along from there, I was recruited by an agency in New York, Scratch Music Group. They taught me how to do weddings.
Because weddings is a different
Weddings
beast.
are different, yeah. We can get more into that
Yeah.
too. But they taught me the wedding business
Yep.
and doing sales with clients and all that.
Right, brides.
And also, this is a fun little fact. I worked on a cruise ship for 2 weeks.
Fun.
Back in 2013, because that agency had booked cruise ships,
Yeah.
DJs on cruise ships.
Yeah.
And I was the celebrity guest DJ on the Disney Wonder.
Obsessed.
It was
Obsessed.
2 weeks, and I was
It's
stoked
drunk
for it.
families.
It was not as fun as I thought it would be.
Okay.
But it was cool to travel for
Right.
2 weeks and be on a ship and do that. It was just something different.
Yeah.
So, but after that, I was like, I don't know if cruise ships are for me.
Right. That's a grind.
I called it ship jail because
That's a grind.
I just didn't want to.
Sorry,
I just
Cole
wanted to get
Saber.
off that damn ship.
Yeah, I would go crazy. But that's a cool experience to have.
Yeah, it's cool.
So let's kind of get into, so we've kind of talked about your first gigs, things that you remember. What would you say are some of the things that you do that you recommend to keep a dance floor packed? Like what makes you different?
Let's say weddings, for example, right?
Okay.
I go in, set up for a wedding. Might be like a ceremony to start out. As soon as people are starting to show up, I'm reading people. I'm like, okay, this seems like a fun crowd, or
Right.
they might need a little motivation here.
Yeah. Or
this might be a boring wedding. So it's all about reading.
Literally reading the room.
Yeah, it's like psychology here.
Yeah. Because one of the things my husband and I complain about when we're at a wedding with a bad DJ or a bad band is I'm like, they cannot read the room. Like you had a packed dance floor, everyone's crushing it. And then all of a sudden it's like a slow song. And you're like, everyone just got out here. Like, what are you doing? Like read the room.
Well, there is the ebb and flow of a wedding.
Right.
There are people got to go to the bathroom,
Right.
go get another drink. So that does happen. So
Yeah.
you can't be discouraged.
Yeah.
You got to just kind of keep plugging away.
Yeah.
And they'll be back.
Right. Oh, yeah.
know.
The right ones.
So,
will be back.
and it's not really necessarily about me. It's about them.
Yeah.
So nightlife is a little different.
Because nightlife just doesn't stop, right?
Nightlife doesn't stop.
Yeah.
And it's like my saying is keep the money in the building.
Okay.
So whatever it is, whatever I can do to keep the money in the building. And
I like that.
in my younger years, I would play more stuff that I liked or what I thought was cool. But then I learned over the years from different owners and just experiences that it's more about
Right.
those people. Yeah, who's out there.
Right.
And it's
the
not
money in the
necessarily as much about the art form. It's more about the people that own the place that are paying you.
Right.
They're making money. So
Yeah.
keep the money in the building. That's big.
What would you say would be one of your main crowd pleasers? Like regardless of who's there, like what's a song that you would say regardless, like always is a shoe win to get people going?
Unwritten.
Natasha Bedingfield?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's just like one of my guilty pleasure songs.
Yeah.
I love it. I can mix that
With anything.
Yeah, it's a mid-tempo. I can mix that with like, I do a little live mashup with Lil Jon, Get Low,
Right.
Over That.
Right.
That always goes
always
off
gets to
well.
go.
But like right now, like if I'm like looking out there at the crowd, and I always say this to myself too, play everything you hate. Play, like to myself, and it always works.
Because you've played it so many times.
Yeah, and I've learned working with the cover bands too. Delaware's big cover band
Yep,
state in
totally
Dewey
big.
Beach.
That's what we had for our wedding.
Play what the cover bands would play.
Right.
Or like I would always say, what would Hefe do? What would Hefe play?
What Hefe do?
Yep.
Yeah, Hefe crushes. I've been
Yeah.
to a couple weddings with him. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we the wedding band we used, their go-to is Return of the Mac.
Return to the Mag.
That
Yeah.
always got, like every time we see them play, that's like their
That's
go-to.
a good starter. Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. So what's your strategy then with, we're at a wedding or a restaurant or a bar that's got both generations, right? So you're reading the room, we're seeing the older generations and we've got the young kids. How are we, when the vibes are kind of both ends of the spectrum, how do you keep everyone happy?
All right. What's going to bridge the generational gap?
Right.
Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. It's about 120 beats per minute. You go with that, and then you can mix into anything like maybe, Pitbull or something,
Right. Right. So you're more so like mashing up songs, like putting them together, as opposed to just like some DJs. I feel like anyone can have an aux cord. Like some people, I feel like just
Right.
press play. But like, what's the
And that
difference
can
to
work
you?
too. You can rock a crowd with a
With an
phone,
aux cord, right?
And you don't have to mix if you're just selecting the right songs.
Yeah.
Number one is selection. The other thing that I feel like sets myself apart a little bit from maybe other DJs is my technical skills.
Yeah.
And that's like the scratching, the beat juggling,
Yeah.
doing stuff live, taking risks. I learned that from other DJs that I looked up to way back, DJ AM, DJs like Biz,
Yep.
back in the day, and just being comfortable taking risks here and there, but
Yeah.
knowing when to do it. Calculated risks.
And if it doesn't work out, change it as quick as possible. Get it out.
Just get out. Just get out of it. And
Get
I've
out.
had to do
Bail
that
as
a
fast
lot.
as
Yeah.
possible. All right, so let's pivot a little bit. You also are doing a lot in the sports arenas. How did that kind of come to be, and what does that kind of look like?
Okay, just going back to working, I think it was, you remember Mood Swing?
No.
Mood Swing was a nightclub on Kirkwood Highway.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Pike Creek girl. I'm a Wilmington girl.
Well, this was this was right before I started in Dewey. Shout out to Greg Fernario. He started that club, put me on as resident DJ. So I would open up for a lot of the guys and the bands and stuff. guys from Philly that would come in. DJ Ghost was one of the DJs there that would come in from Philly. And I remember the sound guy telling me, yo, Hugh, you're the best DJ here, except for DJ Ghost. And I was like, who is this DJ Ghost guy?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? So I was opening up for him later that year at Ivy, and we became buddies. You know, I would get the grease hop for him, and then he would just crush it all night.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of time to hang out, being down at the beach a lot. So I would just pick his brain. I'm like, yo, how do you make that one sound with your hands? He's like, Hugh, that's the chirp flare. You do it like this. And I would just go home and practice for like practice a lot over and over and over again. For a year, it took me to learn the chirp flare combo.
Wow.
So it's just a cool sound I can make with my hands on the records. And it's just always something I've been interested watching other DJs do.
Yeah.
So I was able to hone my craft. So having those technical skills on top of the knowledge of how to just please a dance floor really helps out with doing the damn thing.
Yep.
So where were we though?
Sports arenas.
Oh yeah, sports
How does
arenas.
it get to sports arenas?
Really went off there, huh?
I loved it. I mean, you make it good with your mouth.
Don't get me started.
I'm amazed how well you made that sound with your mouth. I could never. Yeah, it's crazy.
So DJ Ghost.
You've probably heard the sound a million times.
Yep.
Yeah.
DJ Ghost, it's my boy. He's like, I consider him like big brother, mentor because of that. And he had just started working with the 76ers probably around then, 2012, 13, 14. And he kind of built this DJ crew over the years. And there were a couple games with the Delaware 87ers, who are now the Bluecoats, that he got me involved with. So I would shadow him to see how he programmed the games, and he taught me how everything worked. In 2018, he needed a DJ to cover in the concourse up at the 76ers.
Wow.
So I did that 1 or 2 times, and the more he needed somebody, he would always call me.
He could always count on you, yeah.
And going from there, and this is a funny story. 2020, everything shut down.
Right.
There were no sports.
Right.
If there was sports,
No
there were
weddings.
no fans.
Right.
So I think it was the end of 2020. Ghost hits me up and goes, Hugh, I know you're not working. Come to the arena tomorrow. He's like, I got something for you. I was like, all right,
sure.
Ghost, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. I'm not working. So I went up to the arena, and they taught me and a couple other guys how to do the fake crowd noise because there were no fans.
Right.
They called us audio sweeteners.
Wow.
That was like our job title. And
because that was the time they were putting fake faces in the crowd. Like it was a wild time.
Yeah, so it was just an empty arena. I think maybe 50 people were allowed in the arena.
Wow.
And they taught us we would post up kind of center court, and as the players are going down, we would like ramp up the crowd noise like
wow.
We had like a boo button, like all that kind of stuff.
Crazy.
So after that year, I think one of the DJs kind of left the crew, and I kind of got bumped up doing more concourse work. And then a couple years later, which was probably 4 or 5 years ago at this point, I got bumped up into working in the arena, like the actual bowl, doing sounds and music for actual gameplay.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at now.
Wow. So like while they're playing, you're playing music and like burn, 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 like all the noises and things that are going on.
all the noises. When we're on offense, we can play instrumentals.
Right.
So like that's my thing, hip hop instrumentals.
I never thought about how much they do play music while they play.
So that's me all the way up top.
Wow.
I'm in the press box. DJ Ghost, he's the man. He's on the floor.
Nice.
He's the face of the whole crew and everything.
Right.
But I'm there, and we work together, programming the games. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It can be very stressful, of course.
Bet. Right. Like I've done scoreboards at basketball games before, and like if you mess that up, or if you play the wrong song at the wrong time, like.
So we have a game presentation guy. His name's Derek. Everybody's got comms on, so we can communicate with the people up in the like the sound booth, the video guys, and then the main guy down there, and just constant chatter in your ear. And just over time, I get used to it, but I can't believe when I first put that on and I was trying to do stuff.
Can't even think
straight. And I was nervous, like 20,000 people down there. Yeah, so like Derek at the beginning of every game, he'll be like, all right, guys, let's have a good game.
Right.
And as always, don't fuck up. And we're like, all right.
Do my best. I'll do my
Yeah,
best.
yeah.
That's so cool. That's got to be like, just to go from like, you know, just being a young kid, like hip hop dancing and whatever, break dancing, like doing all that to now like being at the Sixers. It's got to be like a pinch me moment.
It really is a dream come true.
Yeah,
like
a dream
it
come
really
true.
is. Like I grew up a Sixers fan, you know?
Yeah. Right.
So
you're a
here I
Philly
am.
sports fan, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. All in Philly
Absolutely.
sports fan. All right. So now let's take you back to now the crazier days. We've kind of talked weddings. We've kind of talked sports. Now let's talk like parties. So you're like the 15 years Dewey, and then, I mean, forever Charlie, right? You have to
Right,
been
pretty much,
Charlie
yeah.
forever. So let's talk nightlife. So, you know, we've kind of dived into the weddings and how we keep people on the dance floor, talked about the sports, and now we're talking nightlife. So we're, you know, Charlie people. We said at the beginning, I'm good for one night in Dewey a year.
Yeah.
So tell us about some of your life in the nightlife.
Nightlife. Okay. Well, Dewey's has been a mainstay in my life for most of my adult life.
Right.
That's always been fun. And of course, down around here, I don't know if you're old enough to remember Ladies' Night at Kid Shalene's.
No.
Thursday nights.
No.
That was like
I wish I was still around.
It was like 2006 to 2010. It was, you can't imagine Kid
I
Shalene's
cannot
being like this,
imagine.
but it was a nightclub.
Where would you set up?
It was that little back room in the corner.
Wow.
And they called it Ladies' Night, but it kind of was called Cougar Night.
Got it.
So like
Obsessed.
there was a bunch. Yeah, it was like an older, younger crowd, a little bit of everything.
That would crush now. They should
was
bring
good.
that back.
I would like to do a reunion. We could do like a documentary on just that night.
Cougar
It was
Night.
crazy.
Wow.
It was like right when Kahunaville shut down.
Yes.
Then it got even wilder.
Yes.
So that was back
All
in
the
my
divorcees.
kid DJ days too. But now, I mean, I'm still working in Charlie a lot.
Yeah.
Of course, my friends down here at Logan House, Catherine Rooney's and Tap House and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, still going strong. So that's kind of like my core thing I got going on throughout the years. Always some nightlife
Right.
stuff in the mix. And supplement that with other events season to season.
Right. So with all you've got going on, I mean, a lot of it's weddings are all day Friday, all day Saturday. Sixers is, you know, weeknights.
Right.
And then nightlife is, you know, night into the early morning hours.
Yep.
How do you manage the rest of your life? You're still, you know, you still have a personal life. Like how do you balance, you know, the DJ Hugh personality and just like being a normal guy?
I get my sleep on Mondays.
Nice.
Usually.
Nice.
And that's kind of like my reset day. I live right in town. I live in Cool Springs.
Yep.
I love being around here. So the balance is key for sure. So
Because you have to be on. Like when you're on, you're on.
yeah, if I don't feel like being there, if I'm not in a good mood, if I'm not happy,
Right.
I still got to make other people happy
Right.
somehow.
Here's a fake it.
So yeah, that's how
Fake it till you make
that
it.
is.
So
right.
Monday's your, you know, detox, relax day. Like what else do you do? Like what do you do for fun? You're a big biker.
I ride my bike
Yeah.
a lot. And that just kind of came about over the past couple of years.
Right.
I got a bike and I started riding it. Last year, I think I logged 500 miles.
Wow.
And then I gave myself a goal, 1,000 miles this year. I already hit that goal. Now I'm
Wow.
going for 2,000.
When did you hit it?
I'm a little obsessed with it. Just a couple weeks ago,
I can feel
mid-July.
that you've ramped it up. Like the content has been
Yeah.
more biker stuff.
Yeah, you see that
and
on my
we see you
Instagram.
on your bike all the time.
So like that's a kind of like great for me. I don't listen to music. I don't put headphones
It's your
on.
break.
Yeah, it's like my time where I can just clear my head and just be outside. I feel like a little
Right.
kid out on my bike, but
Right.
I don't have like to be home at a certain time
Right.
or like
Yeah.
I can drive wherever I want.
Right. Nobody's
And,
checking in.
Yeah, the one cool thing that I did do this year was I participated in the Monkey Hill time
I
trials
was going to ask you about this.
for the Wilmington Grand Prix.
Yes.
I noticed that they had. See, I'm not really much of a competitive,
Right.
except for like for myself. But I saw that they had this thing called the Commuter Challenge, and it was a kind of like a little amateur competition to start off the Monkey Hill time trials at the Wilmington Grand Prix back in May. And that's, if you don't know, Monkey Hill is a daunting hill
Yes.
at the park,
Yes.
and it's cobblestone.
My
So-
kids love it. They say it's like when we're in the car, they're like, go up the bumpy hill.
It's hard to drive your car up that
It's-
thing.
it's
So
scary.
yeah, I saw that they were doing that, so I signed up for it. And you raise money to benefit the Urban Bike Project.
Yep.
And I actually bought my bike from there earlier in the year. And I would say anybody that wants to buy a bike, go check it out.
Yeah.
Because I got like a
Is that
Trek
the one
bike.
in Newark, or where is it?
It's right in town.
Oh, it's downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I've heard of it.
Urban Bike Project.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So I got a Trek bike used for $80.
Right, that's insane.
And it's a good place if you want to donate old stuff too, because they help out
Right.
the community.
Right.
So I raised money for them, and I did this challenge where the more money you raise, more weight you put on your back.
Right.
I had a backpack with a speaker in it and a stack of records that weighed about 70 pounds.
But it looked ridiculous. You looked ridiculous.
Yeah, it did look ridiculous. Because like
In a good way. It was
I did
cool.
like my persona too, DJ Hugh on the
Right.
bike wheels of steel.
Right.
And I wore my
And you had a good turnout. Like, was that all your nieces and nephews, I guess?
nieces and nephews,
Yeah.
like friends and family.
Yeah, you had a great
signs,
turnout.
Cowbells. Like
Yeah.
it was fun. It was cool.
It was awesome. Yeah,
I
I've
loved
been
it.
inspired by your bike
That's one of my highlights of my year.
Yeah, your bike journey. So that's so cool. You already hit your 1,000. So you now changed it to 2,000.
Yeah, I got.
Where are you at now?
1,200
Wow,
as
you're
of today.
gonna hit that.
So
It's only halfway through August.
yeah, I got what 800 more miles.
And
I'll
we
get it.
have warm Decembers lately, so it's not like
Yeah.
you're battling any cold.
I got it all mapped out. I'm
Good for
I'm
you.
gonna hit it. So
I love
thank you.
that. I love that. So of all the things you do, weddings, Sixers, nightlife, do you have a dream venue, a place that you would love to perform someday?
Probably off the top of my head, I mean,
Or an event, a dream event, any of that?
that I would love to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't think of what it is right now at this moment.
It's all right. We can come back to it.
All right.
Or you can let us know on Instagram. Is there anything that you're super proud of? Is there any that you're like, yes, this is one I'm super proud of?
Well, lately, I've been getting a lot of events within the city.
Yeah.
The Art of the Cocktail at the
I was
Art
there.
Museum.
I was going to bring that up.
That's one of my favorites.
That was a fun night.
Yeah.
All great people, great vibes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm honored and
Right.
just like appreciative to be selected for events like this.
Yeah.
Last week I did a house party in Bethany with a nationally touring act, Andy
Wow.
Frasco and the UN.
Wow.
That was kind of just word of mouth got to me. They needed a DJ for it. And this is a guy who, plays at festivals and stuff,
Right.
doing a house party. And it was wild. It was fun.
I can only imagine. House parties are crazy because there's just no limits.
Yeah.
There's no end.
Right.
Yeah.
So getting cool events like that, I love.
Yeah.
One thing I can't do this year, but it's at the Post, I think August 20th, Frankapalooza.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That's for,
They're shutting down the streets here.
Yep.
It'll be Richie D and Chris.
Last year, that popped up out of nowhere. I don't know why I missed the content leading up to it, but then all of a sudden it was the day and it was like the whole street was packed. I'm like, what? How did I not know about
that's
that?
something I definitely want to shout out.
Shout that out.
Richie D and Chris, and then DJ Willoughby's doing
be
the
the one
sound
doing it.
and DJing for it.
That's
I'll
awesome.
be stuck at the beach, but
Worst places to be.
Right, correct.
Any crazy Dewey stories you want to share with us?
Wow.
I'm sure there's some you can't share.
I really wish I had in the past journaled.
Yeah. Or started a documentary.
I need to start today.
Yeah, it's never too late.
Because I would just jot down one thing that happened
Yeah.
every gig or something. But yeah, I mean, just staying in Dewey share houses, a lot of craziness.
Yeah.
Late night after the club and
I think
stuff
we all
like that.
have our Dewey stories.
Yeah.
Even we have Dewey stories. And I'm not even a huge Dewey girl, but I'm good for one time a year. And that time I go all in.
Dewey always wins, as they say.
Always wins. Always wins. All right. So you're technically from PA, but I still continue a Delaware guy. All right. So Delaware guy, we're going to jump into some of your favorites. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. So are you a coffee guy?
Of course.
Okay. Where are we getting coffee?
Either in my kitchen, I like to make my own
Nice.
espresso with brouhaha coffee.
Oh, nice.
Recently, I've been going to Beanhead downtown, which
Beanhead's huge.
Cool spot.
They're
yeah.
huge. They're going
Yeah.
viral all the time. I love
Really
that.
good espresso.
Yeah. What's your favorite takeout? Late night eats, end of a set? We're
Lately,
starving.
it's Nanu's Hot Chicken. That's my spot right there, and I live nearby it.
Right.
Under $20, under 20
do you
minutes.
get? Do you get the same thing every time?
Just get the spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And some fries.
Nice. I've never had their
And
fries.
it's night.
Yeah, it's quick. They're
Yeah.
good. They're good. All right. What's your favorite dessert?
I go to what is that? Dairy Palace every
Yeah.
week,
Every
especially during
week?
the summer. Yeah, I've been there every week this summer for sure.
Nice. Nice. What do you get?
Just a large
soft
cone,
serve?
large
Large cone?
cone, Rainbow Sprinkles.
That place is so nostalgic.
Yeah, it really is.
I can't even believe it's still functioning. Like that place is
just hang out, sit in your car, eat a cone. Yeah.
All right, favorite happy hour, and this is not to DJ. This is you personally.
Happy hour. Let's say the Post.
Okay.
Today's Tuesday. Like they have the $1 wings, and their wings are really good. All their food's really good.
Yeah. We love the
also,
Post.
you know, I always like to hit Rooney's.
Yep.
That's like the home bar. Logan House.
Yep.
All my people around
Logan
there.
House with the backyard patio, awesome. Front deck where you can just like people watch, amazing. And then Rooney's just like OG. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Can't go wrong with Catherine Rooney's happy hour. All right, what about date night? Where are we going on date nights?
Eclipse is a place where any food I get there is always
good.
excellent. Yeah.
And their servers are great too.
The servers, bartenders, on point.
Everybody's great there. We're
I think
huge fans of
Andrew's the
Eclipse.
name of one of the bartenders.
Okay.
Crushes it.
Yeah, Patrick actually knows a lot of people that work there. I love Eclipse. Like I can't say enough. You know, we love Platinum Dining Group. Great group. I love Eclipse. And it's like small and intimate, but still like upscale. It makes you feel fancy, but you also don't have to get dressed up to go there. Like it's a nice little combo of everything.
Also, shout out to Tonic downtown.
Tonic, good one.
Those are my people. That's best like steak.
Yeah, when I worked downtown, I went to Tonic all the time. Since not working downtown, I haven't been in a while, but I see people like they have events there all the time. Like they're huge.
we got a couple coming up. I think September 18th.
They're always voted like best steaks.
Right, yeah.
They're known for that.
They really do a good job there.
Tonic crushes it.
I just did a wedding there the other night, and their staff
weddings,
and
like
their
they do
event
weddings.
space is great. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great there. Compass has had a couple parties there. I've been to a couple Christmas parties there. I love
Also,
Tonic.
Walter's Steakhouse.
Never been to Walter's Steakhouse. How crazy
you
is that?
gotta go. Get that prime
Wilmington
rib.
my whole life. Everyone
go.
says that. I'm like, how have I never been? My in-laws have been. For some reason,
rib.
I've never been.
Yeah.
I've got to go. We've got to go. We got to do a video at Walter's. That would be a nice little team bonding. Do a video at Walter's. All right. What would be one of your favorite like small businesses to support? Anybody that you like love to frequent?
I'm wearing this shirt. Kinetic Skate Shop.
I love it.
I love. Shout out to Ben at Kinetic Skate Shop. Best like selection of sneakers.
Yeah.
Like some cool clothing to wear. Shirts like this.
I've never even been there. I've driven past it a billion times.
Check it out.
Yeah.
And they have retail stuff, and they always have like sneaker sales going on.
You a big sneaker guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not huge. Like not.
You're not like a sneakerhead, like wait in lines.
I don't wait in lines, but I like my sneaker collection.
Right.
As a DJ, that's like part of my uniform. You know, clean sneaks.
Yeah. If you if you don't look clean, like no, I totally feel that. What would be one of your favorite like Delaware events?
Just last week, I was kicking it at the Jazz Fest.
Nice.
And they crushed it this year. I think 7 nights of music.
Wow.
I didn't make it for Sheila E. on Friday because I had to be at the beach, but that had to be amazing.
Yeah.
I went on Tuesday.
People travel from like all over the world for the Jazz Fest.
Yes, it's really cool.
It's huge that we have it here.
I went on Tuesday, hung out for a little bit, got some food,
Yeah.
and then went to the library right across the street for the after party. And it was just a jam session.
So fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
You're just like a music guy.
That's my vibe. Yeah, like I'm a big jazz music
I think that's
guy.
like an underrated event. I feel like people sleep on that.
Yeah.
That just don't like know about it. So
Might
where
pop
can
up in my
people say they want to know more about you? Where can people follow you? Where can people find you? Any events you have coming up that you want to shout out?
Okay, well, I'm on Instagram at DJ Andrew Hugh.
Yep.
That's where I pretty
Easiest.
much put everything up there. Events coming up. Let's see. I love the fall. The fall has become my favorite season. It's just obviously with the 76ers coming up, that's exciting. They just dropped a couple.
Right. It's going to be a huge year. Huge year.
And
those games are going to be sold out every single game. Like it's going to be nuts.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be fun.
Also, let's see. What else I got this fall? I just mentioned Tonic.
Yep.
We have a couple nights going on there. September 18th, I think they have a band, and I'll be DJing.
Sundays at Tap House.
Sundays at Tap House with the best karaoke upstate, according to Delaware Today.
Yeah, those just came out.
It's all good. Shout out to Aaron and the crew. Also want to shout out my DJ crew, First Aid Entertainment.
Yep.
DJ Willoughby. That's where I book weddings with and other big events we run. Where was I here? What were we talking about?
Where else can we follow you? That's your
where
what's
can
your
you follow
website?
me? Yeah, so check out firststateentertainment.com for weddings and like special events. Big stuff coming up. Eagles watch parties.
Eagles watch parties.
And this isn't in Delaware, but it's right across the border at Giordano's in Kennett Square.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
The owners of Tonic own that place.
Yes.
So we do a really fun watch party there for the Eagles. So I'll be there every Sunday, Monday, whatever the Eagles play.
That's fun.
Yeah, for sure. As the legend DJ AM said, find something you love to do and get somebody to pay you to do it.
Right.
Easier said than done, but just keep plugging away. care about the art and the craft.
Yeah.
And it's always a balance of business and art. So for me, that's what keeps me going, is that I have some stuff that I love to do, plus some other stuff which I enjoy, but also pays the bills.
Right.
So
right. I love it. That's great advice.
balance. Yeah.
All right. I love it. Well, thank you for joining us. Awesome episode
Thank
with
you.
DJ Andrew Hugh. Loved having you.
Garmin Group in the house.
I'm sure we'll be checking out some of your events this fall, and hopefully we're working on a new swag order. So hopefully we'll be hitting you with some
what's the new hat? What's the new hat? I want to know.
We'll see. So we'll be hitting you with some new swag, and we appreciate you coming in. Thanks
Excellent.
so much.
Thanks you guys for having me.
Awesome episode of Life on the App. We'll see you next week.